What's going on, guys? It's your boy Turtle, and today we're going to be going over the mid-month news. Finally, we got some news out after, a million years, it seems like, right? So yeah, guys, we're going to be breaking that news down, as well as I'm going to be giving my thoughts on the mid-month banner breakdown, as well as giving my thoughts on some other things as well concerning about the game and the direction I see the game heading towards. My overall thoughts on that. That will be a rant, but I'm gonna save that rant towards the end of the video, guys. So yeah, guys, well, without further ado, let's get right into the news. So yes, we did in fact get the Can't Fear Your Own World 9 release, right? And it includes Dordoni, Sarusi, and the other character, right? I'm not gonna even try to pronounce that character's name, right? So yeah, these characters are finally out. They will be dropping on the 16th, meaning that a mere 10 days later, we're gonna get the end of the month banner news, right? So again, I'm gonna go into all of this towards the end of the video, right? So yeah, we're gonna be getting Dordoni, Sarushi, and the other character. And you see right here we have Dordoni's gonna be power, Sarushi's going to be mind, and the other character is going to be speed. Going into their individuals, because I never seem to cover their individuals, I always tend to forget, so let's go ahead and cover those now. And then we'll go into the main banner. So the other character, he does have Aizen, Kione, and Sentaro, Heart Toshiro, as well as Swimsuit Soy Foam. Now, all these characters have been readily available throughout last year. They released these characters a bunch of times. But nonetheless, if you don't have these characters, if you're a new player, Aizen's still pretty good to this day. He's one of the better tech hollow killers in the game. You have Kione and Sentaro. That character is absolutely emphatic garbage right there. Toshiro, he's not bad. He's usually bonus in epic raids a lot, and he's still a viable hollow killer, right? He's good support with the barriers, so he still has use. And that Swimsuit Soy Phone is basically a link. No one uses that character. Normal attack damage character, probably a link, more likely than not. So yeah, guys, going into Sarusi, she does come with the banner. She's included in the banner with Ginryu. Ginryu's okay. He's also bonus in epic ranks every now and then, but he's more so of a link nowadays. He has some use in PvP, but there are better options, definitely. But if you don't have many options, PvP options, he could be viable for PvP as well, right? Might have to put some transcendence, but he's still pretty viable. White Ichigo, he's a link. He does have a stage in Senkaimon. Ishin is a last ditch survival link, no more than that. And that Halle Bell is a link. I believe that's a normal. No, she's a recharge character. Yeah, so she's a link as well. Alrighty, and we have Dordoni coming out on the 10th of next month, so a couple days before midnight next month. You know how they do it. And man, that's crazy how this character is gonna be coming out like basically like almost a month later. Damn near, not almost, right? So yeah, Dordoni, he does come with Isane, and Isane is definitely not a bad character. She's still pretty good support character, that is. As far as support characters goes, you know how I feel about support characters and those barriers, right? So she's a decent support. Hashigen is bonus in epic raids. Other than that, he's a link. Shunsui, he's been put out a bunch of times. Overkill, haven't seen him in a while, because it's probably because they put him out so many times in those past banners that yeah, they had to give him a little break, right? But he's back, I see. But yeah, he's a decent character. Lacerate on all of his attacks, and we have this Order Hime right here, who's basically a link. So yeah, let's go into the actual main banner itself, guys, right? And let's see what's popping in here. All right. As you see, Klab said, screw you guys. We're not gonna write you guys a detailed description, this time, and probably moving forward, hopefully that's not the case. Again, I'm gonna go on. Okay, so here is the character details that Klab blessed us with. Man, it's so wonderful, isn't it? So yes, Drodoni is a normal melee attack character with a walking vortex. He does have this new skill. He does come with power attribute of wrong card NAD plus 20%, which is very good. Those skills that they give those characters, they're pretty good. They're very good support characters. They help boost, the main runner, right? Alrighty, let's go on into it. Drodoni, he is rocking the 1129 stamina, which is actually pretty fat. It's pretty above average right there, right? He does have average attack of 777, pretty lucky. Defense of 377, very good action right there. Focus of 361, a little bit above average, and 628 SP, which is slightly below action. He is rocking the Captain Killer. He may have some PvP viability with the damage reduction of 20%, the enhanced damage reduction link right here, right? Going into his skills, he is rocking the innate ability of paralysis immunity 100%, so he's immune to paralysis. He is rocking the long reach flurry splinter plus 1, the power boost for NAD for power around cars plus 20%, bruiser of 50%, berserker of 60%, with a built-in strong attack recharge time of 12%. Now, off the rip with this character, we see that he is rocking a massive bruiser of 50%, and we cannot forget what we just read, where he does come with the increased NAD 20% to power around cars, so he will be including that. So he boosts himself by 20, giving him 70% bruiser with flurry, which is pretty good. Well, actually not pretty good, outstanding, actually, excellent, actually. And he will be outputting a tremendous amount of damage with that long reach too. That's very nice, long reach. Flurry units with long reach, very, 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 very nice, and with very, very high damage. So this is a very, very good character right here. You can also build him hybrid because he has the built-in recharge with a 60% berserker. So this character is going to be putting out some pretty good damage, and he can't be paralyzed. So yeah, Drodoni is looking pretty nice. He's looking very, very, very nice right here, actually. Alrighty, going into Sarusi, look at her character details. She has two, not even full sentences, like there's two little remarks, and that's it. Oh man, Klab, you guys to be shitting me, but they're not. They're dead ass. They dead ass put this out. Not only did they put it out late, but this is what they gave you. Anyway, I just can't help it because it's like, damn, man, what is this, Klab? So, she is a range strong attack damage character with lacerate on all of her attacks. That's it. Nothing special here, right? So she does have a stamina of 111. Oh, 1111 actually. Well, I think I said that right? And I said 111, so no, I didn't. All right, so 1111, which is a little bit above average. The average is about 1100. So she's a little bit above average right here. Attack of 642. A little bit above average, defense of 356, about average. Focus of 364, a little bit above average, and SP of 798, which is about average. So, she's straight. She is rocking a Soul Reaper killer, which is the best killer in the game, so very nice right there. She is rocking the recharge of 12%, strong attack recharge time of 12%, and going right into her skills, she is rocking the poison immunity innate ability of 100% built in at 5-star. Klab usually is supposed to tell you that, but I guess they just say you'll figure it out, you'll be alright, because we care about you so much, right? We care about you so much that we can't even spend the time to write you out a full character detail after we release the data a whole day late, right? All right, attainable skills. Bruiser of 20%, Frenzy Debilitator of plus 2%. Increased status ailment chances against heart attribute soul reapers. So she has a disabler for soul reapers, heart soul reapers, meaning that she has a greater chance to increase lacerate on heart soul reapers. Very, very nice. She is rocking the strong attack damage of plus 20% or a berserker of 20%. She also has devastation of 40% as well as lacerate of 40 increased damage lacerating enemies by 40%, as well as Splendor plus 1. So overall, not a bad character. She's not OP, she's not changing the game, she's not earth shattering right here. It's just not, but she's straight good character. She's not a bad character, she's not a flop either, right? So she's a decent character to pull. If you pulled her, you definitely don't have a bad unit right here on paper, right? So you have to definitely look out that gameplay. All right, going on to the other character, and with his wonderful character details. This is a melee strong attack character with the strong attack 2 with a debuff. So very nice. Askin-esque right here, or Askin-S right here. All attacks except strong attack damage 2 have weakened, and he has a new skill of diminisher that they did not bother to let you know about, right? So, but I did take the liberty to look up these skills. So shout out to your boy souldex, because he came through. That's the plug right there. I'll just link his site in the description box below. bbssimulator.com, and it's basically everything BBS. You'll find it on that site, basically in a nutshell. Don't need to go into too much detail there. Souldex has a complete package. You'll find that on his website, and again, I'll link that in the description box below. Let's go into these stats, guys. He has a stamina of 1117, right, with the attack of 645, which is that's actually above average right there. He has a defense of 358, a little tad bit above average. Let's say average is 355, focus of 358, and SP of 794, which is actually below average. All right, he is rocking a hollow killer, so a Ronkar hollow killer. We don't have too many of those, so that's nice, I guess. He does have a soul trait of recharge of minus 12%. Very, very nice. He does come with a built-in poison immunity, innate skill built in at 5-star. So very nice. He does have a bruiser. He does have a bruiser of 20%, as well as frenzy debilitator of 5%, Splendor plus 1. Strong attack damage increase with 20% or a berserker of 20%, a increased special move damage by 40% or devastation of 40%. He does come with a built-in weakened defense, not built-in, but weakened defense, as well as diminisher. And what diminisher is it increases the duration of the debuff effect, right? So just how debilitator increases the duration of how long your status ailments affect the enemy, is that's the equivalent of a diminisher to debilitator. Diminisher increases the duration of the debuff effect, right? And we don't know exactly what he debuffs. I haven't got a hold of that information quite yet, but most likely than not is defense. Well, we don't know that quite yet, right? Now, I don't really want this character. I'm not really trying to look at this character while playing with this character, just to keep it 100 with you. But, right? I cannot deny that this character will have very good use in melee hollow guild quests, because as you see, he has not only a debuff, but he has weakened on his special with weakened defense, with devastation of 40%, and diminisher, which increases the duration of the debuff, right? So this character is going to be very valuable in hollow guild quests, right? Cannot fail to mention that, right? Now, as far as the banner, now here's where I'm going to get more into my rant, right? Because this year Ever since Klab, either, I don't know if they either switched to leadership there or switched, developers, a developer change, or I'm not exactly sure what happened with this whole deal, right? But it still doesn't discount that there are some rather concerning things taking place in BBS that I feel I need to, bring up and actually talk about with you guys right here, right? Now, ever since this developer change in the game, let me just exit out this. Ever since this developer change in the game, things this year haven't really started off very good for Klab, right? And I don't have the exact numbers, but I guess we'll see how things play out as the year goes on, right? Now, I'm not losing hope for Klab, but I'm still reserving hope for Klab, but this is a bit concerning. And what I'm talking about, I'm just going to go ahead and name a couple of things that I see that I just did not like so far this year. One of the things I thought were actually, was how they came out. The first banner of the year, complete trash, failure. Just think back, just merely a year ago, we got a fierce battle banner, which included, Mind Ichigo, Tech Aizen I just covered, as well as Heart Kenpachi that I also covered, that comes out on the main banner. Those characters was the first banner of 2020. Very good banner. Still very good characters to this day. Great value, transformation mechanic, everything. Great characters those were. Fast forward a year later, they came out with some bullshit. And again, I'm not gonna go out and say that they're complete trash, but they're not good. They're not very good characters at all, right? So that banner, no one really summoned on that banner. That banner was a complete flop. Then that takes us to the end of the month banner, which we got Machine Society. Now, Machine Society, I don't want to say it was a flop, but it didn't. People, everybody that I talked to, they didn't really summon on that banner either, right? There wasn't no. See, just think about this. Last year they came out with the Fierce Battle banner, right, with the Ichigo, the transforming characters. Then the end of the month banner of that month, they came out with Machine Society with the potion drop, the Inheritance Zone potion drop skill on the character, and that skill to this day is still one of the second best skill in the entire game, right? Because it provides extreme value. Inheritance Zone is harder than Enriched Droplet Zone, and they give you less potions. They don't give you a lot of potions. So, but on the flip side, so fast forward to a year later today, we get another Machine Society banner, right? But they didn't give us nothing new other than the increased droplet drop skill, which in my opinion is completely dumb. Flat out. It's just stupid. Because they give you a crap ton of droplets already. No one needs increased droplet skills. I don't care if they incorporate whether they incorporate a way to use more droplets into the game or not. You don't really need droplet characters, because you get a lot of droplets, whether you're farming the point event or whether you farm Enriched Droplet Zone. Enriched Droplet Zone is easier than Inheritance Zone, and they give you a crap load of droplets, right? So I think this is a stupid skill. It's unnecessary. They could have been more creative and came out with something more creative than increased droplet skill, right? So I don't want to say that the banner at the end of the month flop, but it wasn't good either. It wasn't nothing new. They failed to bring the hype factor right there. Fast forward again to right now and to this banner. This is probably going to be another flop on Klab's part. I'm not going deep on this banner, right? And again, I just don't know. I don't. All these things, and it transpired with this change, right? And then you see not only did they come out with the news late, right? All of this stuff late. 'Cause I wanted to make a video on this the last couple days, and I couldn't because Klab dropped the news later than usual. Tomorrow is the middle of the month. This banner is supposed to be coming out tonight. This banner is supposed to be coming out tonight, right? But now they're putting it out 2 days later, which only gives you 10 days to the end of the month. So again, this is very the ship that's being ran right now is not a tight ship. It's not very organized right now, and you see, I feel like they're making cutbacks with the character details, because not only did they release the news late, but they give us this BS details, which only give you, describe a couple things of the character, and that's it. They leave the rest up to you to find out. So if souldex did not keep up with this site and did not have this site, then there'll be no way of you knowing what the diminisher skill does unless you summon for the character and pull the character, right? And what if the skill actually sucked? What if you didn't? What if you pulled the character and found out that you didn't want that character, right? So I don't think that's very considerate for the players of the player base, especially the players who are actually spending money on the game, right? So, I think this is I don't like it. I don't like Klab. I don't like what Klab is doing at all. And really, spirits are forever with you is going to tell me a lot, right? The new power up, the way they incorporate the new power up into the game is going to tell me a lot about the trajectory, the future of this game. Spirits are forever with you at this point has to be hype. The end of this month banner, which I believe is going to be Spirits Are Forever With You. I don't think it's going to be 1,000 Year Blood War. We got a crap load of those already, but Klab does stupid shit all the time, so we might get one, right? But, my thoughts on that is more so that Klab is going to probably give us 4 banners, release a banner every quarter. So that amounts to 4 banners throughout the year. And March is the first quarter, and I see Machine Society and Can't Figure Your Own World in March, so they have to drop Spirits Are Forever. They just got to drop it now or at the end of March, and they'll make another mid-month Can't Figure Your Own World banner. They may decide to do that, but I'm thinking that they're going to lean towards a March release, right? So yeah, guys, it all depends on how Spirits Are Forever With You pans out, because if Spirits Are Forever With You is a flop, that banner drops and those characters are not good, man, I don't believe so. I don't think that there's gonna be a flop. I think that Klab will turn it around. I'm hoping that Klab turns it around. I'm hoping that Klab brings back more detailed descriptions. I hope there are people out there who will let Klab know about this bullshit and let Klab know that how much they disapprove of this new format. If you disagree with this new format at all, I mean, you guys let me know what you guys think. Do you guys disagree with this format? I don't like it. So I just don't like what Klab is doing right now. So again, the new power up is gonna let me know a lot, and this banner, it just has to be OP, dude. They cannot afford to drop the ball on this banner towards the end of the month, right? Well, we'll see. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for this video. If you like the video, leave me a like, right? And if you're new, subscribe, because I try to make content like this for you guys as often as I can. And yeah, man, you guys let me know your feelings on this banner. You guys let me know your feelings on the direction Klab is taking the game. Do you like how Klab, failed to give us detailed descriptions on their characters, right? Do you like how Klab is handling things in the game right now? You guys let me know in the comments, because I really, really, really want to know, because I think this is some straight bullshit. I'm not even gonna lie to you, right? So yeah, guys, till the next video, I love you guys. Be good to each other, be charitable today, be a blessing to somebody's life today. And yeah, guys, to the next one, see you then.